You are sitting on a backless, splintering wooden bench in a room full of intensely silent, heavily bearded men, and your heart is beating so loud you are terrified it's going to trigger a community intervention. You aren't having a heart attack. You didn't steal a horse. You didn't accidentally use a zipper. You just realized you've been staring at the blacksmith's son's forearms for exactly 3 seconds too long. Welcome to Amish country, where electricity is a sin, individuality is a felony, and being gay is a guaranteed one-way ticket to absolute social execution. You quickly snap your eyes down to the floorboards. Your entire body breaks out in a cold sweat under layers of heavy, unbreathable wool. You hold your breath, praying no one notices, because out here, there is no such thing as privacy. You live in a 19th century panopticon. Everyone is related, everyone is watching, and everyone is deeply, aggressively heterosexual. Your house doesn't have thick drywall or soundproofing. You share a room with 3 brothers. You live in constant suffocating paranoia that you might accidentally sleep talk and out yourself to the entire Tri-County area before breakfast. You are a gay Amish man, and you are currently playing the most terrifying, high-stakes game of psychological minesweeper in human history. Let's start with the fashion, because it certainly isn't helping your mental health. You don't get to express yourself. You don't get to find your aesthetic. You are issued the standard community uniform: thick denim barn pants, suspenders, and a stiff button-down shirt in a color palette that ranges from depressed sky to existential dirt. And the haircut? You are rocking a mandatory razor-sharp bowl cut. You are trying to survive the intense, crushing pressure of the closet while looking like a medieval peasant who just lost a fistfight with a lawnmower. And then there is your daily routine. Let's talk about the barn raisings. You are a farmer, a carpenter, a builder, which means you spend your entire life surrounded by dozens of incredibly fit, sweaty, heavily muscled men doing intense manual labor under the boiling summer sun. To a modern gay man in the city, an Amish barn raising probably looks like the opening scene of a highly budgeted adult film. To you, it is an active, terrifying war zone of self-control. You are standing on a wooden crossbeam, 40 feet in the air, watching Ezekiel hoist a massive oak beam while wiping sweat from his brow. You want to look. You really want to look, but you can't. If your gaze lingers for even a fraction of a second, the older men will notice. They are always watching. So you have to aggressively hammer a nail into a plank just to distract your own brain. You have to channel 100% of your energy into looking as violently bored and aggressively masculine as humanly possible. It is absolutely exhausting. You aren't just building a barn, you are building a reinforced psychological fortress around your own eyeballs just so you don't get excommunicated before the lunch bell rings. But the clothes and the carpentry are the least of your problems. The real nightmare starts when the sun goes down. Because you aren't just expected to work the fields, you are expected to breed. Let's talk about the Amish dating scene. It is a mandatory, highly choreographed march toward biological reproduction. And for you, it is a weekly hostage situation. Every Sunday night, you are forced to attend the singings. This is the Amish equivalent of a nightclub, minus the music, the dancing, the alcohol, and the will to live. It's just dozens of teenagers sitting at long wooden tables, singing German hymns for 3 agonizing hours, aggressively sizing each other up for marriage. You sit there, surrounded by girls in heavy bonnets and capes. You are expected to pick one. You are expected to offer her a ride home in your open-air buggy. The entire community is watching you. Your uncles are watching. The bishop is watching. If you don't pick a girl, people start to whisper. If you keep turning down buggy rides, the rumors start to rot your reputation. So, what do? To throw off the scent, you pick a girl. You offer her a ride. And then comes the absolute, most agonizingly awkward tradition in human history: bundling. You are forced to lie in the same bed as this girl. You are both fully clothed. You are separated by a literal wooden board down the middle of the mattress. You are supposed to lie in the pitch black and talk about the Lord, the harvest, and your future farm together. It is supposed to be romantic, but for you, it is a claustrophobic nightmare. You are lying next to a girl you have zero physical attraction to, wrapped like 2 repressed burritos in a blanket of religious guilt, staring at the ceiling and praying to a God you're pretty sure hates you. You are literally faking your entire romantic existence while trying not to hyperventilate. Because out here, they don't have conversion therapy camps. They have something much worse. They have marriage. In the Amish world, the ultimate cure for any weirdness or rebellion is a wedding ring. If you seem a little too quiet, a little too single, or a little too uninterested in the bonnet-wearing girls at the singing, the bishop pulls you aside. He doesn't ask about your feelings. He tells you it's time to settle down. You are expected to marry a woman, buy a farm, and immediately start popping out 8 to 12 children to expand the community workforce. Your entire biological existence is communal property. If you go through with it, your soul officially dies. You spend the next 50 years of your life trapped in a fake marriage, lying to your wife, lying to your kids, and lying to yourself, just to keep your family from disowning you. You even get the mandatory Amish neckbeard on your wedding day. The ultimate itchy facial hair symbol that you are now officially chained to a woman forever. But what if you don't go through with it? What if you look for an escape hatch? Enter Rumspringa. At 16, you get a brief, terrifying window of freedom. The community backs off. You are allowed to taste the English world, the modern world, before you officially get baptized and sign your soul over to the church. For straight Amish kids, Rumspringa means drinking cheap beer in a cornfield and maybe buying a pair of illegal Levi's jeans. For you, it is an absolute sensory overload. You manage to secretly buy a cheap, prepaid Android phone from a Walmart 2 towns over. You hide it under the floorboards of your buggy. You charge it using a rigged solar panel behind the barn. You wait until midnight, sitting in the absolute pitch black of your bedroom. You turn the brightness all the way down so the glow doesn't alert your sleeping brothers. And with trembling hands, you download Grindr. It is the most terrifying, adrenaline-pumping moment of your life. You are looking at a grid of hundreds of men, guys who are out, guys who are living in cities with electricity, cars, and freedom, guys who don't wear suspenders. You are staring at a digital universe of sexual and romantic freedom that is sitting exactly 20 miles away from your farm. But you can't touch it. You can't upload a picture, because if another closeted Amish guy sees your face, or if an English local recognizes you from the farmer's market, you are dead. You are a digital ghost, swiping through a world you are completely forbidden from entering. And even if you manage to hook up, even if you sneak out, put on a pair of normal clothes, and meet a guy in the city, the guilt is absolutely crushing. You have been brainwashed since birth to believe that the outside world is toxic, evil, and completely bound for hellfire. You are sitting in a modern apartment, looking at a guy who just wants to take you on a date, and your brain is screaming that you are committing an eternal sin. The culture clash is violently funny, until it's just violent. You don't know how to pop culture. You don't know who Beyoncé is. You don't know how to navigate modern dating. You are a 19th century farm boy trying to date in the 21st century, and the anxiety is literally eating you alive. So eventually, you face the ultimate crushing ultimatum. Do you stay or do you leave? If you leave, you have a middle school education, 0 social security number, 0 credit score, and no idea how to pay a modern electric bill. You are stepping onto another planet completely naked. But if you stay, you get caught. The Amish don't just ground you. They don't just yell at you. They drop the nuclear bomb. Mido, the shunning. Let's say someone finds your burner phone. Let's say a rumor reaches the bishop. You are pulled into a room with the church elders. You are excommunicated. And the shunning isn't just a spiritual timeout. It is an absolute, literal social execution. Overnight, you become a ghost. Your own mother is no longer allowed to eat at the same table as you. If you sit down for dinner, she has to take her plate and move to another room. Your father will look directly through you, like you are made of glass. Your brothers and sisters will not speak to you. If you try to hand a tool to your dad in the barn, he will not take it from your hand. You have to place it on the table so he can pick it up, because touching you is spiritually contaminating. You are completely erased from the only world you have ever known. The system is engineered to be a psychological torture chamber. It is designed to starve you of human connection, family love, and basic dignity until the isolation completely breaks your mind. They want you to crawl back. They want you to get on your knees, repent in front of the entire congregation, promise to suppress your demons, and marry a nice Amish girl. They hold your entire family hostage to force you back into the closet. It sucks to be gay in Amish culture. Not because you are broken, not because your soul is sick, but because you are trapped in a system that forces you to choose between your own authentic existence and the only family you will ever have. You either stay and slowly suffocate your own identity beneath a heavy wool suit and a fake marriage, or you run and spend the rest of your life as an orphan in a modern world you don't understand, carrying the invisible scars of a community that threw you away. You are an exile. No matter which side of the barn doors you stand on, you hide, you conform, you run.